everybody, happy Easter. I know it's been a very long time since I've done any kind of update on writing, and really there's no excuse for it, but I will give you my reason. It was 2016 and my day job is politics. So I didn't really get to release anything last year, and I didn't really do much traveling, not really since the summer hit, but I have continued to write, and I plan to fully hit my mark of 30 books by 30. I have a calendar and a schedule out of when I need to have things done, and I will have them done, I swear. But I have two books about to pretty much be done and out. One is called Anubis, the Goddess of the Damned, and it follows this vampire princess who falls in love falls for this very mundane human to kind of she wants a more simple life, because her time alive has been filled with drama and complications and heartbreak and, you know, very, very shady people in her life. But it all follows her anyway. So the vampires in this mythology their origin is very unique to anything I've ever read or seen in cinema before. So I'm excited for that. And it also takes place in the same universe as Phases of Broken Sky, so these werewolves will eventually intersect with these vampires, so I'm very excited about when that day comes. You have no idea. And the other book that I'm about done, which will probably come out first of the two, is right now I'm just thinking it's going to be called The Warrior Mermaid, or The Dark Mermaid, because I want the titles close to possible as Christian Andersen version. It's a new take on the Little Mermaid story, and there are also, you know, a lot of nods to Disney's version too. But these mermaids are like, you know, classic sirens, you know, like Greek mythology, you know, and other mythology, but you know, they're not good mermaids. And this, like, the book opens up, the main character is Luna, and you know, she says, "I was born with a serious defect. On the surface world, they call it kindness." So, I mean, she falls in love with a human and it ruins her life. You know, her father, it's a really interesting dynamic between her and her father, who's a very, very cruel man, and the sea witch, who's also very cruel, but maybe not as bad as her dad. And there's not going to be like any animal sidekicks like there were, like, I know there was like a cartoon that came out in the 70s or even the Disney version. But there's going to be a character that kind of feels in that role, and it'll be, you know, really unique and interesting too. So I'm excited about this story. I think it's going to be really great. And, well, it is really great. And, her love interest is named Ian because I was thinking about Prince Eric, and if there was like a actor that people would kind of equate Prince Eric to, I thought of Ian Somerhalder and his really, really beautiful blue eyes. And, so it's kind of to honor Ian Somerhalder. Thank you for the 8 years of Vampire Diaries and Lost. It was very sad when Boone died. That was a big deal. I wish it wasn't a Jack episode. So, I plan to hit those both in the summer, but Kindle has a contest, and you have to have the book out by May 19th, so I'm kind of shooting for that. We will see what happens, and you guys will know about that pretty soon, whether it's going to come out really soon, but I'll keep you guys updated for when there will be release dates and book signings, etc. Now, as far as other things that on my calendar, a list of things to do, Super Kid 2, finally, Almost Alive 3, I think the Light Book 2, and maybe The Queen 2. I have to look at my calendar again, but there's different things that are new that that are a good ways into, but there'll be a lot of things down the pike, and I'll be kind of reworking my very first book that I wrote, because it's really dated when I read it, because it was, you know, I started writing when I was 18, and they're like you know, references that aren't relevant to 2017 as they were in 2007. So interesting. Makes me feel a little old. My 10-year reunion's like this year, actually. But there's a lot of things that'll be going on this year, next year, and the front half of 2019. So, other things going on this week, I'll be in Chicago for C2E2. I'll be in on Thursday, but the event is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The week after that, I will be on Saturday. I'll be at the Dayton Book Expo, and admission is it should be cheap or it's free, one of the two. And another event that I have on the books in June 24th in Port Huron is Blue Water Author Event. I'll be there. I'll have a pre-order, book pre-orders on my website for that event. I'll have some there at the day, but if you want to make sure you're going to get one, go ahead and fill out the order form. And in October, there is a Great Lakes Book Bash, and I think that's a 2-day event, and I'll have all these dates on my website. And make sure that you follow me on Twitter at Ninja Dust Pub, that you like me on Facebook, that you follow, subscribe on YouTube, and you get all those social media stuff together. And all those links are on my website at ninjadustpublishing.com. And there's some other events in Michigan, author events that I'm interested in going to. And there's the Motor City Comic Con that I want to go to. I'm on the waiting list. The spots filled up pretty fast, so we'll see what happens. I was on the waiting list last year and got in, so fingers crossed. And another big Comic Con that I want to go to would be New York Comic Con, and that is in October, I believe, and I've never gone before. Every year I say I'm gonna go, and then something happens, last year being the 2016 election, so I really couldn't go that year, but I want to go this year, and we will see what happens. So thank you for watching, and make sure that you if you haven't joined the newsletter, go ahead and go to the website and fill out the form so you can join the newsletter. I will keep you guys up to date on the things going on, and I promise I'll be better than I was in 2016. All right, thank you guys.